observe this whole process of thinking. Is there a center from which you think? Do follow all this, please. The center being as the censor, the one who judges, evaluates, condemns, justifies. Do you still think from that center, or there is no center from which to think at all, but you think? Right? You see the difference? Is this all getting too much? Oh, do tell me, please. No? I'm surprised. You're merely listening, I'm afraid. Look, sir. Thought has created a center as the me. Me, my opinions, my country, my God, my experience, my house, my furniture, my wife, my children, my country, me. That is the center from which you act, think. That center divides. And that because of that center and that division, there must be conflict. Obviously. When it is your opinion against somebody else's opinion, my country and your country, all that, division. Which means the center is always dividing. And if you think from that center and observe from that center fear, you are still caught in fear. Because that center has separated itself from the thing it has called fear. And therefore it says, I must get rid of it, I must analyze it, I must overcome it, resist it, and so on. So you are strengthening fear. So can the mind look at fear, which you are going to a little bit more, without the center? Can you look at that fear without naming it? Because the moment you say fear, it is already in the past, because you have named it. You're following all this? Because the moment you name something, don't you divide it? The white and the black and the brown and the communist, and don't you? And so that very division is a form of resistance, conflict, and fear. So the question is to observe without that center, and not to name the thing called fear as it arises. All this requires tremendous discipline. The word discipline means to learn. To learn from somebody. You're not learning from the speaker. You're learning from yourself. And to observe all this very closely, with care, which means with affection and attention, then then the mind is looking without the division as a center to which it has been accustomed to. Therefore there is an ending of fear, both the hidden and the open. If you haven't done it this evening, don't take it home and think about it. Truth is something that you must say immediately. And to say something clearly and immediately, you must give your heart and your mind and your whole being